that they have a religion. Most people argue that point. But the questions he's asking about being a martyr and, therefore he can work here and accommodating, that's not what it's saying. You're saying, in other words, that there is no reason for us to grant you your wish based on I don't follow the religion, but it still would be based on a sovereign right. You know what I'm saying? So they must argue this point under that in order to be able to bring it to a solution. Because to argue it and word for word and word play, you know what I'm saying, by saying there is no responsible accommodation because everyone that is everyone disgusted poses an undue hardship for the employer. No, he does not. Because if a person ain't sick, you know what I'm saying, what you want, all sick employees? So that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That's not a hardship for the employee. The only hardship for the employee is he feeling secure that you say that everybody must, under some rule and regulations of government, overreach of power, and then the people go and is disgusted with everyone. Who's everyone? Everyone is who? You know what I'm saying? They are part of everyone too. So they shouldn't be in their collective if they choose not to be or take any method. You know what I'm saying? So, for the employer not to accommodate the non-sick workers, you know what I'm saying, does not make any sense at all. You know what I mean? You're waiting for them, and you're saying that if they do this, then everybody's secure, everybody can work. But that doesn't make sense either. Because if you do that and everybody gets sick for some reason or another, then you still pose with even a worse problem. And therefore, now you cause the employer to go under stress because they're going to say that don't work there because if you work there, you're going to have to do this and that. So now he can't find the employees to work the store. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody running and not even dealing with him. Now that becomes an argument where the company is now losing money based on the foolishness that y'all put out there on this whole idea. You know what I'm saying? But then he went on to say, Mr. Judge Walker, another judge, he said, if you're going to be a martyr, what a martyr have to do with it? What a martyr have to do with it? They're asking the respect of a overstanding that you've been preaching for thousands, well, not thousands, but probably thousands of years about religion, God, and this, and he'll take care of this, and got them screaming and whoo, and all of that stuff. And now you telling them ain't good enough to say that that's not a part of their procedure and they don't want nothing to do with it. That's stupid. And anybody could clearly see that. And that's one hell of a stupid argument for someone to even find themselves in. You know what I'm saying? Nobody arguing the fact that you can cure something. But when you look at it, it's not presenting in its first place, you know what I'm saying, a true sensible understanding when you look at the whole matter for what it is. Now, it seems like they want to do that no matter what you say. You know what I mean? Living in some false world. So now he's bringing up a martyr. Who's a martyr? So therefore, the question would be, is Judge Walker, do y'all have a secondary plan that's bigger than this one? And this is just the priming? I mean, what's the deal with that? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. Then he went on to say, that means, gee, I can't take this medicine. What's that psychology about? He's something wrong with Judge Walker. But they don't know. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say something like that as a judge? You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're going to be a martyr, that means, gee, I can't take this medicine. That sounds like psychology, reverse psychology. And he went on to say, and therefore I can no longer be a nurse. So, so if they don't do what you say, they can't have no career. They can't work there no more. You know what I'm saying? So all the hospitals now probably gonna be filled with sick people and nobody to care for you if this thing pops off the wrong way. Mr. Judge Walker. I see where you coming from. You know what I mean? If this is true, I'm gonna leave it as alleged. You know what I'm saying? Because it's outside information, but it's not, word of thumb or law. But you know what I'm saying? I would refer that the judge, if this is true, refrain himself from, you know, comical jokes. Nobody needs the bullshit. And then he said, I can no longer be a nurse in New York hospitals. You know what I'm saying? Well, why did she become a nurse in the first place? That's another question I'd like to ask him. I mean, what do you mean by that? As long as in your method again, she should not have wanted to be a nurse and work for, you know what I'm saying, you fools. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't be a nurse. That's what it means, doesn't it? And then you're going to ask them a question like that. Why would you ask them that? Why would they would want to be a nurse? They didn't go there not to be a nurse. They went to school. They went to be a nurse. They bust their ass, whatever, saying college or whatever, and they became a nurse. And they're saying that they do not see any reason for them to take the procedure because they are well. But you have in everybody's mind, based on these statements, that the individuals are guilty of being in school and disobeying the teacher. So you got to get the spanking. You know what I mean? Some foolishness like that. You know what I mean? Or you're my parent and you tell me what to do. Like, hey, that I do best because like I said, they say that you don't. Somewhere along the line we see the idiocy of this game. And it's a very dangerous one as well. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Then he went on to say again, that is what it means, doesn't it? Isn't, oh, I can't take this medicine. See, again, telling the people what they can and cannot do as if it's a joke, and he is of their deep stating and a part of the wicked plan. You know what I'm saying? I can't take this medicine. You know what I'm saying? And therefore, I am free to go and spread the virus to my patients. That doesn't make any sense. Because a healthy individual going around sick patients, especially in a time like this, is gonna make sure he have on enough protection. Unless he might even come up in the room in a spacesuit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit mask in there, girl. Give me the suit. They're not going in there knowing that they could contract this disease, you know what I'm saying? And potentially lose their life based on how dangerous that you say it is. So that doesn't make any sense, the question he asked her. Something wrong with Judge Walker, but nobody knows it. I think he's still under observation. You know what I mean? You really got to really think about this. These two judges just laid out. That does not make any sense. So somebody is playing, and we need to get more serious than what it is. It's not about being out of control, wrecking the city, and full anarchy. It's about the understanding that we have something in there that does not seem right. And now they've come to bulk folks, so we gotta find out who is who. And that's a good question. So let's get on it down, people. You know what I'm saying? From another one.